Hello internet world, I've got a really exciting review coming up for you, but before I show you the product I'm going to be talking about, I want to talk to you about this. This is my iPhone XS Max. I spent some time, indeed last year and the year before, using an Android smartphone before coming back to iOS, and it got me thinking about Apple's message, Apple's tagline that they used to use so often during their keynote speeches, which is to think different, challenge the norm, think outside the box, bring us products that were both innovative and worked extremely well. And it got me thinking that for a long time, Apple haven't thought differently. They've just churned out the same after the same after the same sort of product. And that's what got me really interested in a very similar size phone. Now I know this is a very strange way of starting off this review, but I just wanted to set the tone of why I was so interested in trying the Pixel 3a XL, a very similar size phone to the iPhone XS Max, but so much cheaper, almost a third of the price. And for the most part, I've been really enjoying this, with some exceptions. So I think it's time to get into the review good and proper. I want to say a big hello to all of you tuning in live, including Aaron Stoy, first in the live chat. If you've got any comments or questions throughout this video, please do use the live chat or indeed the super chat. And if you're watching this after the live broadcast, please do use the regular comments section below. So this is the Pixel 3a XL. Let me just unlock it so you can see that screen. It's got a really nice large screen. It does feel cheaper than the iPhone XS Max, and it should do because it's almost a third of the price. It's made primarily of plastic. It hasn't got a glass back like the full-fat 3XL. The 3a XL is made of plastic, but they've done this finishing on the back that really does make it look and feel like the more expensive version. So I really do like that. The controls on the side are really nice as well. We've got the volume up and down and that power button in that really striking sort of peachy orange colour. Very nice indeed. If we look across the bottom, we've got USB-C charging. No wireless charging, which I must admit I've missed. And we have got a 3.5mm audio jack. Now first of all, let's just cover off the screen, because I've heard many other reviewers say that this screen is a bit lackluster in comparison to the Pixel 3 XL. I like it for the fact it hasn't got a notch. I like the bezels top and bottom because it gives you somewhere to hold when using it in landscape orientation. And some have said that it doesn't go up bright enough. I think that's bright enough. It's worked fine for me in direct sunlight, and it is really very bright indeed. Look at that, the camera can't even adjust to pull it down to a reasonable level. So brightness is no problem at all. I did notice when I was out and about taking photos and some video that I had to put the brightness almost right up, or right up in direct sunlight to be able to see it. But it's a 1 second job, you know. The adaptive brightness didn't put it up to my preferred brightness level, so I had to do it manually. The fingerprint sensor on the back, if we just turn this off, so it's turned off at the moment, one tap and it unlocks, so that's very fast. The actual camera, let me show you some photos that I've taken. This was a selfie I took, very nice quality. We've also got a little bit of video here that I took. Let's just get that playing back. So we've got some video I took here as well in full 4K, full fat 4K UHD resolution, 30 frames per second, and it looks absolutely fine. Really stunning quality video. This was another bit of video I took, and again the colours on this are stunning. Very good colours indeed. Been really impressed overall with, this is a photo of those same flowers. Let me just zoom this up a little bit. Really good detail in the flowers there, really good colours, and amazing camera performance. And indeed this has got the same camera, not necessarily the same processing chip inside, but it's got the same camera optics and capabilities as the full size, or full fat I keep saying, the full price, more expensive 3XL and 3XL and 3. So the 3As get the same camera and it is a very, very good camera indeed. I think that's one of the biggest selling points of this smartphone at this particular price point, is the fact it's got the same camera. Definitely the same camera on the back, not so sure about the front, but selfies have been fine as well. With regards to performance, this has got a Snapdragon 670 inside, so a new processor, and I found that it works extremely well. I've seen little tiny bits of lag here and there. When I've had lots and lots of apps sort of stacked up, multitasking running in the background, I've seen a performance increase if I swipe away all of the running apps. Of course, that is a given that that's going to happen. But for the most part, as I say, sort of moving between screens, we can scroll up like this and look at all of the apps that are installed, including all of the apps that I've installed personally. It's got a really good turn of speed. Fit and finish, it feels good in the hand. Very, very comfortable to use. Making and taking calls, again, that speaker up the top there, really good. And the speaker up the top and the speaker down the bottom that it uses when you're watching back videos, again, a really good experience. The battery life, again, more than enough to get you through a full day. You don't need to know the milliamp hours. All you need to know is that I've been using this heavily, and a full day of use is absolutely fine, and it charges up very, very quickly indeed via the USB-C. I did mention no wireless charging, which of course is something that I personally miss because I've got used to using it on the iPhone XS Max and on other Android smartphones as well, that many of them have got wireless charging. So I can understand why Google took that out, but would it have really been a deal breaker if they'd have put it in? Would it have cannibalised sales of the more expensive smartphones they sell? Maybe it would. Maybe they knew that they needed to take something out to differentiate this from the more expensive versions of their smartphones. But overall, I think this is a very wise purchase. I haven't tried the Pixel 3a, the smaller version of this, only the XL version, but it is, I said this in my unboxing, it's the Pixel for the rest of us. The Pixel for those people that don't want to pay those absolutely ridiculous premium prices. When you're edging up to £1,000 and over £1,000 on a smartphone, you've got to get a lot of use out of that smartphone to justify that asking price. And I think this does everything you're going to need of it, but at a much cheaper price point. And it still feels like a quality smartphone. It really does. The screen, let me just give you another close-up of that screen. The screen is so, so nice. There's less colour shift on this screen than the more expensive versions, and of course, no notch. So if you're not a fan of the notches, then I think this is a very worthwhile purchase. Let me take a look inside the live chat before I finish up this review. Derek is asking, did you get your free Google Home Hub with it? No, I went with another reseller for this that were offering up a free Google Chromebook, and you have to wait 14 days before you actually claim that Chromebook. I've tried the Google Home Hub, wasn't convinced, didn't see a place for it, and the screen was too small on it for a device like that. The slightly larger one they've released now, more interesting, but the Google Home Hub I didn't. Golden Solution saying hi, and also Philip, good morning to you both in the live chat. Derek is also saying we just need a good quality Google Pixel Chromebook at a budget price. Totally agree with you. The Pixel Chromebooks are fantastic devices, but far too expensive. Unlike this, which I think is what I'm going to call a sleeper phone. Not many people will know about this unless they're really into their tech. And I think more people need to know what fantastic value the Google Pixel 3a XL actually offers. That's it for my review. If you want to check out the links to some accessories and indeed some potential places you could buy one of these, do check out the links down in the video description. If you enjoyed my video, please do share a link to it on social media, and also click that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Have a fantastic week ahead, and I'll see you in another video very soon.